and welcome to Euro Truck Simulator 2 with me, Stockoglaws. How are you? I did try to log on to the multiplayer of Euro Truck, and I was going to do an episode on the multiplayer, but unfortunately it kept crashing on me, so we're back on here. Let's look for a job. I can't remember where we are. What part of the world we are? We're in lovely Ostrava. Let's see where we're going. It's going to be Lyon. Have we been to Lyon before? We haven't, but that's a fair old trek, that is. I haven't got much time to record today, so let's look for a smaller... Let's go distance. Route length. There we go. Ostrava to Manchester. I think that's pretty far. Lyon. Okay, so I want route length the other way. That way. Ostrava, yeah, just Strasbourg, and yeah, we've been to Strasbourg. Caen, yeah. Düsseldorf, yeah. Milano, yeah. Milano. Newcastle, yep. Geneva, yep. Calais, yep. Oh gosh, so the only one we haven't been to is Lyon. Okay, I guess we're gonna have to go to Lyon then, aren't we? So let's set the GPS there. Game. Thank you. Let's go. So we've got to pick up our thing. Okay, so we got 2% damage, I think, which isn't too bad. And I was looking at the comments before I started, but I think I asked the question, like, whose fault was this? You know, all these crashes I had in the last episode, and luckily a lot of people said it was my fault. No, they said it wasn't my fault, but then some people said it was my fault, so I'm still a bit confused. I've also taken off the realistic physics mod, so we can actually not facepalm the road when we brake, which is always good when you're traveling around in a truck. Okay, so hopefully my plan this episode is really to try and get to where we go? Milano? No, Lyon. We're going to Lyon without crashing. That's the plan. Keep getting to the right hand side of the road. It's so weird for me to drive on the right hand side of the road. It just feels so not normal. Okay, enter. Yep, we're gonna go to Lyon. We're gonna take the job. Looks like we're taking some fuel. Yes, a few people have been asking me questions about the multiplayer, and you know, one of the reasons I wanted to play some multiplayer today was just to see if we can answer those questions. Now, it kind of happened to me a little bit when I did manage to get multiplayer working. You have to park your trailer. You can't just press enter when you're close to the parking spot. You have to park it, which is, you know, for something like me, is quite worrying. Egypt. No idea. There's no beacons on this trailer though. I am fairly depressed. But we've got more than enough beacons on top. Beacon view. We can do some beacon view from here. Alright, let's crack on then. So yeah, I haven't got too much to talk about really. This week's been a little bit crazy, I suppose, in some respects. You know, we've had a lot. Wow, I just come out of there totally blind, and that's not the thing to do when you've got like you know, hundreds and thousands of liters of fuel in the trailer. Yeah, it's been a bit crazy. You know, work's been busy. I can see the channel's doing fairly well, and obviously responding to my scheduling. So I want to obviously stick to the scheduling as much as I possibly can. I'm going to throw in a few extra videos in there when I can as well, like with Water Park Tycoon from Excalibur. I thought I'll showcase that for you peeps, and that seems to have gone down fairly well. It's 30 mile an hour down here, isn't it? Oh, we're doing 36. Oops. don't know. This truck feels different. It drives differently without the realistic physics mod. I think it feels a bit more stiffer, but this is probably more realistic. Having that bounciness in the previous episode was just nuts. And I think, right, you people want me to get this G27 steering wheel so bad. I'm having people link me eBay links. Quick, this is on eBay. Get it. Stop, go get it. So that's going to be my next purchase, I think. Oh, excuse me. I have a cheeky yawn there. Yeah, so I think the G27 is definitely going to be something I'm going to be looking to get next. I think it's time. I'm playing with my Microsoft Xbox One controller. No, not Xbox One, Xbox 360. Wow, you know, I haven't even got an Xbox One. I don't think I've ever played on the Xbox One yet. So I don't know where that come from. Wow, the marketing ads from Microsoft really do work. Yeah. So the 360 is, you know, is like yesteryear. Yeah. Nobody plays 360 anymore, do they? I do. Yeah. Like I said in previous episodes, I think I prefer the PS4 to the PS3. Sorry, the PS3 to the Xbox 360. Wow, yeah, I am tired. But, oh, sorry, red car. Oh, I think he just nudged me, but it didn't count. That was my fault. If he would have played into me, that would have been my fault. I was a bit irresponsible and didn't check my wing mirrors. I just pulled out. We need to find somewhere to park. I had a little problem before my my Euro truck. Why? It's a motorway. Oh. With my Euro truck multiplayer, not recognising my Go East DLC, but thankfully when I logged into the multiplayer, you know, only for a few minutes before it kicked me out, the DLC map, or the Go East map was on there, so I think all that's been sorted. If you're having any problems, make sure you download the latest installer. And they've added music as well, like really bad music. So check it out, peeps. I don't know why I'm yawning. I'm not tired. Schenker. So where we go? We're going to Lyon in France. Praha. We're not exiting here, or asphalting, I should say. Wow, this cab is really quiet. Parking, brilliant. We could probably do some fuel as well. So yeah, this week's been a bit nuts really, with work. I say we've been trying to stick to this schedule, and you know, weird things happening with this schedule is it's really pushing me to upload and trying to keep to the schedule, which is a good thing. You know, it means that I'm producing content for you peeps. And have I gone in the wrong? No, we're okay. It's quite ironic that I need fuel and I'm carrying like a massive fuel trailer. It's got a big tank on this thing. Look at that, £500 on the nose. Alright, let's park up then and get some rest. There we go. Enter! So I think we're going to have a bit of a night drive. Yeah, 11 o'clock at night. Oh, and it's raining. Oh, look at that lovely income coming in. Yeah, we got money, peeps. You know, for the first time ever, you know, we've got like over 100 grand, and I don't even know what to spend it on. I bought the best truck you can probably get in the game. I can keep increasing my peeps and keep broadening my my horizons, and you know, making different depots in different countries, I guess. But I think it's getting to the point now where, you know, we don't need to spend any money, which is great. And only if they, like, obviously the American Truck Simulator will be coming out soon, I hope. Oh my god, why am I yawning? So yeah, when it comes out, I hope there's one thing that I'd like to see him implement, either in the American Truck Sim or the next Truck Sim, and that the guys that you hire, you want to see on the road. You know, so you want to be able to see what they're doing, and like you want to be able to drive past them. You know, give them some Billy beeps. And wow, is that what my horn sounds like? Yeah, so you want to be able to do all that. So I'm hoping that something like that is implemented into the next I don't know, Euro Truck Simulator 3, I guess. Although the mod pack, this game is it's going to be hard to beat, to be honest. You know, I can't imagine them improving the graphics very much. You know, the graphics are spot on. The gameplay is brilliant, and they're increasing the size of the map all the time, which is perfect. This is exactly what you need to do. So yeah, they've got it spot on. SCS. I'm really happy with how everything's going. I haven't actually read anything on the American simulator too much. It's starting in California, I think. And I guess the states are so big, you have to do it like state by state instead of the whole country, because yeah, it must be impossible. But imagine all the DLCs, you know. Excuse my my ignorance here, but is there 52 states or 53 states or something? So that's a lot of DLC packs that you can buy to upgrade your map. You can imagine it must take hours to get from one side of America to another. In a big, I don't know, Kenworth, is Kenworth a good make? Yeah, Kenworth, and what's the other make of lorry? I can't remember now. Dur was explaining all these makes of American lorries to me. It's not until you see them in real life as well, you realise how big these trucks are. And there's also these like big trucks with the little trailers that are for city travelling, and then you've got these big trucks with massive trailers that does the outer city stuff. It's quite impressive. So I think the reason why we've got so much money is because, you know, we don't crash that often. You know, we don't speed, we don't go. I'm going to follow him, I think. Whoa. Yes, we don't tend to take too many risks. I don't think we've ever broken down either. I might be wrong, but I don't think we have. I was having a look on Steam to see what games are going to be released soon. There's not a lot really coming out that's catching my fancy. I've been watching Watch Dogs, which is I think I'm really enjoying Watch Dogs at the moment. The actual storyline to it is fantastic. I'm not going to spoil it for anybody, but honestly, I'm not into the Grand Theft Auto type games. You know, I never have done. You know, the Call of Duty, the Grand Theft. It's not really my favourite genre. You know, I'll play it and I'll spend a couple of hours on it, but I wouldn't you know, I wouldn't say I was any good or you know, strive to play those games. But this Watchdog has really got me tempted. The storyline is is key. You know, I quite like games with a heavy storyline, like Dragon Age. You know, I'm still playing that. I'm still getting through that, and I know I stopped it on the channel, but I'm still playing it. I still think it's one of the best RPG games I think I've ever played. But the Watch Dogs is just it's brilliant, and the way the hacking skill works, and you know how you hack things, and how destructive you can be literally just by standing on the spot, and it's fantastic the way it's worked out. So honestly, trust me, watch a few videos of Watch Dogs. There's billions of videos on YouTube of the game. So yeah, check it out. Talking of RPG, I've been watching like crazy the D&D type online gaming, tabletop gaming. Now over here in the UK, I think I might have said this before, I can't remember, but over here in the UK, we don't what I don't know anybody who's, the only tabletop gaming that we get and do over here is 40k Warhammer and you know, and all that. So the Dungeons and Dragons tabletop gaming is something that's really new to me, and the role playing and the thought behind the characters' names and the backstory and things like that, you know, it just got my imagination running wild. You know, as I've been watching Is It My Turn Yet? Look out on YouTube. That's the name. Is It My Turn Yet? *. I've been watching some of the things they're doing with Stockoglaws and a few others, and absolutely, I'm just loving it. It really is a you know, great way to spend you know, Saturday night or something. You know, a couple of mates, a few beers, and just role playing and in this fantasy world. You know, and you make the storylines with the actions and the decisions you make. It's just fantastic. So I'm a bit of a fanboy at the moment of that. I know Gray is currently playing some online tabletop D&D type game, and I've been following that as well. So yeah, the small amount of time I get to watch videos on YouTube, you know, either not making them myself or working or you know, looking after the dog and stuff, I'm actually really enjoying watching these little series. So I think it's the openness of it. You know, you've got, obviously you've got some set rules, you've got a kind of a backstory, but other than that, you know, I think you're free to express yourself in however you want to express yourself. So you know, you can have a character that's, you know, quite a moody, aggressive character. You can have a character that's, you know, is fairly nice and passive, and you know, so whatever your mood takes you, you just design this character, this build, you know, behind that, and away you go. You reenact, you know, playing this fantasy character, like Skyrim, for instance. You know, I've watched a few people role play Skyrim to the point where, you know, they're the actual they're the actual the player, and I find that pretty cool. You know, I admire people who've got the imagination to do these things, and I like to think that I've got a fairly active imagination. Well, the wife keeps telling me that, but I think she means it in a different way. But I think I've got a fairly imaginary imagination. Imaginary imagination? That's not weird. An active imagination, and I wouldn't mind giving it a go one day. But there's a lot I need to learn about it. Like I said, I'm fairly new at this, and I'm happy just to watch the professionals do it. Really. Wow, this is getting quite tight down here. Yeah, another thing as well. I was a little bit bored the other night, and I went onto Twitch. It was quite late, so I couldn't record or anything. So it was quite late, and I went onto Twitch to find out what was. No, it wasn't. It wasn't late. It was late-ish. It was like 8-9 o'clock, and I went onto Twitch to see what it was about, and I typed in, you know, my favourite game, Farming Simulator, 2013, and you know, somebody popped up. He was checking out multiplayer maps for his multiplayer server, so he was just checking out all these different types of maps and stuff. So it was really cool. I was like really enjoying it. You know, what was I doing? I was doing some work, or finishing off some work or something, and so I had it on in the background, just listening, looking at all these maps. It was pretty cool, and you know, the guy sort of recognised me from my YouTube stuff, you know, and then so I was like, oh, you know, I know a few people would probably enjoy watching you know, these maps and stuff, so I put a little tweet out to say you know, this guy's checking out all these multiplayer maps, come and say hello, and we kind of took over his channel, and you know, he made a number of comments like, oh, Stocko, you know, you're just taking over my chat, and I felt really bad, I felt really guilty that that I was ruining his live stream. I didn't mean to, you know. It's just a lot of people are obviously asking me questions and stuff, and cool, you know, I love it when people ask me questions, and you know, and I can answer them, I will. But yeah, this guy kind of, you know, I felt a bit sorry for him. He didn't take it to heart, you know. He was nice and pleasant enough, he wasn't horrible about it, but you can see that, you know, he wanted to obviously interact with his audience, and I kind of ruined it. So I think what I'll probably do is probably create another Twitch account. Wow. Probably create another Twitch account just so you know, people doesn't know it's me, and it'll stop ruining everyone's everyone's chat. So if you're listening, I apologise, and it definitely wasn't my intention to sort of take over the stream. I didn't mean that. I was enjoying it, so I thought other people would want to, you know, enjoy it, and so I just tweeted. So so yeah, that was a thing. It kind of made me feel a bit bad, to be honest. You know. Yeah, I don't think I would like it. You know, if I was talking to you people on a stream, and then, you know, somebody like I don't know, PewDiePie come in, and like 5 million people come onto the stream, start talking to PewDiePie, I think I'd be a bit, you know, hello, this is my stream. But yeah, so I kind of knew where he was coming from. It just wasn't my intention to upset him or anything. You know, on the flip side, you know, I wanted to talk to you know, to peeps. You know, if they got some questions, I like to answer them, and you know, I'm fairly approachable, I think. You know, there's plenty of sources that people can get in touch with me. Whether I, you know, obviously reply back or not is two different things. But I definitely read pretty much everything that people send me. You know, you send me a Facebook message, I'll read it. You send me, you know, a Twitter message. Did I just say that? A Twitter message. You know, I'll read it. Same with the comments on the YouTube. You know, I do read every single comment. I just may not reply unless I feel the massive urge to reply. Yeah, so that was a thing. I didn't know how to, you know, how to mention it, but yeah, it was a bit weird. Oh, it was dark. Trouble is, you can't. I don't think you can sleep in this game unless you're tired. So there's no point in us trying. You know, you could probably try and go to bed again, but probably wouldn't fall asleep. It'd be one of those nights, you know, and you had these nights where you want to go to sleep so bad, and you're thinking about it, and you're dreaming about dreaming. You know, you're just trying to force your body to go to sleep so much that you can't. You just stay awake. It's the horriblest feeling in the world. You know, especially when you're really tired as well. You know, you know that thing that your mum says, like you're overtired. Yeah. I've never got that. How can you be overtired? You're either tired or really tired, not overtired. Yeah. My mum used to say it to me all the time. I used to hate going to sleep when I was younger. Oh. When I was at school, you know, my mum used to, you know, you should get to bed when you was fairly young, you know, fairly early, because you know, parents kind of want their own time, and you know, little kids' brains, they tend to you know, adapt better when they're asleep. So yeah, we went to bed fairly early, I suppose, and some of my mates were up a little bit later. And when I was really young, I can remember in the 6 weeks holidays, we still used to go to bed. I think we used to lay an hour later, but we still went to bed fairly early. It was still light outside, let's put it that way. And I used to have all my friends, you know, kind of knock on the window, and because we had a downstairs bedroom where I was, and yeah, they used to knock on the window, and I used to talk to them outside the window, and without on them knowing. Yeah, they used to be all out playing around, and I used to be having to go to bed. It was horrible. I never put my kids through that. God, this is like therapy lessons, isn't it? You know, I'm just oh, it's always something for me in childhood as well, isn't it? I can't moan. I had a great childhood. I loved it. I loved my school, and you know, I can't complain. My childhood was fine. I think it's just everything else. No, I'm quite lucky. I'm quite content in life. You know, content. I think is probably the best word. I'm quite content. You know, everything's okay. That's as much as we can hope for. Wow, I'm getting a bit deep in this episode. I don't really talk about my feelings and stuff. So yeah, I'm sharing stuff with you peeps. Oh, stop raining. Good. So up and coming games. Well, I don't know too many up and coming games. I've been looking on Steam, as I said, and I didn't see anything that really grabbed me and shook me and said, "Play me now." I did pick up one game. It was like I can't remember what it was called now. It was like a car type game. It basically, you know, Henry Ford. He designed the first Ford car, and you know, he built up the business as it is today. I think Henry Ford is probably dead now, but yeah, basically it's a game where he starts off in the 1900s and it says, you know, do you want to develop a car empire? And you go, yeah, I do, because I like these car management type thing games. And I bought it and went through the tutorials and stuff, and I probably will showcase it at some point, but I don't know, it's so difficult because it's so technical. Like, you can design the chassis, you can design the gearbox, you can design the engine, and you know, so I designed all this, put it all together, and I sold like 3 cars in 4 years. It was so expensive. So there is a knack to it, but I haven't quite worked it out, and I didn't want to showcase it and go, look at this, da-da, you know, I'm pants, and yeah, we're broke. Because you have to work out the production, you have to work out all the types of, like, hire the staff, and you know, the branches as well. You know, you have the little depots around the country where you sell the cars and stuff. So there's there's a lot into it, but yeah, I will showcase it at some point. It's quite funny. What are the games that I played this week? Obviously we got the Water Park Tycoon, which I mentioned at the start of this episode. Sort of, I am enjoying it. Do you know, it kind of makes you want to play Theme Park. Can you remember the Theme Park? I really enjoyed that game. I hope they will. Well, I hope and wish that they're going to redo that in the 21st century. You know, redo the graphics and update it, because it is a classic. You know, Theme Park Tycoon. Be Drunker. Salzburg. So we are nowhere. Oh wait, we need to turn. Am I going to make this? Am I going to make this? I'm going to. No. Sorry, truck. Oh, yeah, you nipped me asphalt in. Okay, so that was definitely my fault. I take full responsibility for that. I'll pay you £400 without, you know, worrying too much. I'm not going to argue the fact that I just paid you £400. I bet that guy is fuming. I mean, he's like, oh my god, where did you get your license from? Narnia? Yeah, I bet he's going nuts. But after all the you know, the red AI and what they've done to us over the course of this Let's Play, it's what you get. That moon's quite bright, isn't it? Talking of the red AI, we watch him anchor up now in front, and we just plough into the back of him. Yeah, I'm thinking of getting a new car. I'm not too sure what to get though. You know, when you're in two minds, it's a big decision. You know, it's a big investment. It's a lot of money. And probably what's going to happen is I'm just going to not buy one, you know, because I can't make my mind, I can't make the choice, and I'm like, oh, that's a lot of money, I don't know what to do, I know, I just won't buy one. I'll just stick with the one I got. And that's kind of what's happening at the moment. I need to think about getting a new car. I don't know. What's your thoughts on it? You know, what car do you think I should get? That's a question for you. I think if I could have any car in the world, up there would be the Audi Spider. The is it RS8? Yeah, something like that. R8, RS8. Yeah, the Audi. I just think that's a beautiful car. Oh, there's so many cars, isn't there? Some of the stuff on Top Gear, you know, you watch flying around that track, you know, some of them are just incredible. Talking of Top Gear, I think everybody knows who Jeremy Clarkson is. Arsfart. I think most people know who Piers Morgan is as well, because of the whole thing they've done. He done it in America and stuff. So, you know, Piers Morgan is pretty famous as well. Arsfart. I believe that Top Gear, Jeremy Clarkson, basically, and Piers Morgan don't get on. And Piers Morgan basically said to Jeremy Clarkson, "I will fight you for £100,000 in a boxing ring for charity." And Jeremy Clarkson turned him down. So Piers Morgan keeps calling him a chicken. Yeah, it's just crazy. Arsfart. Yeah. So yeah. That's what's in the news today. Piers Morgan's calling Jeremy Clarkson a chicken because he won't fight him in a boxing ring for £100,000. Wow, you don't get to read that or hear about that, do you? Every single day. And probably, you know, this video is going to be up on YouTube for a long time, so it could have already happened. And you know, at this moment in time, nope. Clarkson said no. I'll keep you updated though. Yeah, I don't think they've ever got on really very well. I was going to say, is it me or is there like no cars about? The roads just look empty today. And that's another thing as well on the multiplayer, how empty the roads are. It does get a bit creepy. And also I've noticed you can go straight over the red light and you don't get fined for it. You can speed. It really is. And also they've included these non-collision zones now as well, which they had to do, I suppose, because it would have been a nightmare with people trying to crash into you. Okay, so let's turn it. We're going towards Zurich and Stuttgart. There's Arsfart here. Arsfart. It's quite a nice run. Coming to daytime there. What time is it now? Can't see it on this. Nope, no idea. Oh, 5:44. There we go. 5:45 in the morning. So we've been ploughing on quite well. Don't know whereabouts in the map we are. Oh gosh, we're halfway. Well, what I'm going to probably do is at the next stop, I'm probably going to pause the episode there, and because like I said, I didn't have a lot of time to record, but I wanted to get some Euro Truck Simulator 2 up today. I've been playing 5-a-side football again for my sins, and it's been slowly killing me. Oh, running around, you gotta be so fit to play 5-a-side football. Wow. I'm just not lasting very well. So back at the gym, you know, trying to get my fitness levels up so I can start contributing on the field a bit more. I'm just sort of running on, and that I'm off, and then running back off at the other end. That's it. I'm done. Sub. Yeah, I do enjoy it though. It's a good crack. You know, we do it with a great bunch of lads. So, all right, there we go. There's the parking. 500 meters. I'll let you go. Go on. There we go. You can fit in here. So we'll come back. in the next episode, when we finish off our journey to Lyon. I've never been to Lyon in real life. I think I travelled past there. I went to Saint-Tropez, and I'd driven from Gloucester to Saint-Tropez in one day, and it practically destroyed me. We stopped off at you know, like a services like this. You know, I fell asleep for an hour in the car, but you know, we were practically done it in 24 hours. It was incredible. Never again. Never again. It was too tight to pay for a hotel on the way on the way there. But yeah, I learned that lesson. Don't know why I'm filling up, but we'll fill up anyway. Wow, I did use quite a bit of fuel on that run there. Right, let's park up then. Wonder if we can park up here. Yes, we can. Brilliant. 178,000. Wow. Okay, so the next in the comments, let me know what you'd like me to do with all this money. We can, you know, we can set up more depots or something. It's up to you. Let me know. Okay, thank you very much for watching. My name is Stockoglaws. This is Euro Truck Simulator 2. Take care and ciao for now.
Come on now, let's get together and